like to present to you the Spaces plugin. This plugin will allow you to create spaces in your engineering model, in your architectural model. Also, this plugin will allow you to track all the changes that will take place in the architectural model. So it could be a change in number or name or a change of area. So the first part of the plugin is creating our spaces. In order to do that, we first need to do a little customization in the plugin. To do this, let's go to the BS MEP tab and click on the Settings button. Let's go to the Spaces tab, and this is where we need to make the adjustments. You can do them yourself, or you can use the recommended BIM step parameters. For this purpose, simply check the checkbox. Next, we need to select the parameters. One by one, we have to select room number parameter from architectural model, room name, space number, and space name. By default, these parameters are the same. Next, we need to specify in square meters by how much change square footage the plugin will need to respond to. I'm putting 1 square meter. We press done, and now we can create space. Clicking on the space button in the window that appears, select the architectural model first. Where we're going to take the facilities from, we choose the stage of those premises. In this case, we only have one stage. We're specifying a stage in our model where we need to place our space, and then in the table below we need to first put check marks on those levels that we want to work on. In my case, I need to put only on the L2 level because I want to create space on that level only. Accordingly, I put a check mark here. I have the name of the level here, of the architectural model, and here I am. Accordingly, I can choose any of the level from my current model. In this case, we have everything with the same name, so we transfer from the L2 level the same way to the L2 level. If you have a list here of large levels, you can filter it out with this filter. We click Done. We have created 7 spaces. We can see that these spaces were created on our second floor, and they have accordingly name and number completely similar to that as we have it in the architectural model. Now in terms of the analysis changes, in order to analyze by spaces to work, it is necessary to make some changes to the architectural model. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll move into the architectural model. So let's ask, for example, a room 201 with a room divider so that the room becomes smaller. We'll change room 204 to room 284, and room 205, for example, will change to the name to just room. Let's save these changes. Let's move into our engineering model. Let's update in our engineering model the architectural model. After updating visually, we can see that the space has changed in area because we have a room divider, but it is not possible to visually track all the changes. That's what it's designed for. To analyze spaces plugin, we click on Analyze Spaces plugin. In the window that appears, we select our link. Architectural, we select the stages in the same way. From the architectural and our model, we can filter by level. But the most important thing is that we can see in this table. Here we have the room 201, the hallway, its square footage, a description of the change was written that the floor area had decreased by 19 square meters. Room 204, respectively, the room number changed to 284, and room 205, accordingly, the room name was changed to room. Thus, we can track all of our changes in order to update our newly created spaces on current spaces. We need to run the plugin again. Spaces. We pick the exact same thing. We customize everything. Click Done, and respectively, we see that we have in the analysis of spaces all empty because we don't have any changes regarding the architectural model. So with the help of plugins to create and analyzing spaces, you can first of all create a space in its engineering model as well as track changes in area by name and by number from the architectural model. And that's it. Thank you everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up. In the video description, you will also find a download link to the free 2-week trial. See you all later.